Welcome, everybody, Facebook, YouTube, everybody that's watching at the moment. We are live and we are ready with our getting started session today. It might look a little bit different to what we used to. So if you've been at one of our sessions before, put on a seatbelt because today we are going to make sure that we bring the best of the best and try to make these sessions a little bit more engaging with you. So if you're watching right now, we would really appreciate if you can tell us where you are watching from, and then you can drop it for us in the comments. My name is Jackie de Klerk. I'm your success coach right here in Builderall. And here with me is our beautiful Ansha. She's also a success coach. I actually struggle to say her surname, so I'm sure she can introduce herself and tell you exactly how to pronounce her surname. Over to you, Anne.
Yes, hi, thanks, Jackie. Yes, my name in French is pronounced Chavin, Anne Chavin, but I go by Anne. I just put the last name because everyone does it, but everyone can call me Anne. Very happy to be here and to help you get started on Builderall.
Exciting. So I'm sure Anne is going to share with you a screen
Yes.
just now in a moment. So the procedure, what we're going to do is she is going to take you a little bit around the dashboard, and then I'm going to show you how to connect your domain, get your email, custom email created, verified, and then connect it to your website in less than 10 minutes. It's really going to be quite fast. So over to Anne showing you how our dashboard works. I don't know why it's so
Amazing.
small, Anne. I just want to see here quickly
Yes,
why.
I think right here it's better, right? You can see
Yeah,
the
I've
full
removed
screen.
our faces so that they can see exactly what's going on.
Perfect. And yes, let us know in the comments if there's anything that you don't see or hear properly, because sometimes we're talking, we're doing the thing, and we don't necessarily see it, but the other one can catch it and let the other one know. And also, yes, let us know where you're from, if there's anything specific you'd want to learn or to see, and what your business is. That would be amazing. So let's get started. That is our beautiful Builderall dashboard. So I'm going to kind of introduce you and show you around just so that you know where everyone is and the things that you will mostly need. So right here, if we start at the top, this is our logo icon. And when you click on it from anywhere in Builderall, you would just be redirected back to this dashboard. So very easy. Then you will see that we have two menus. We have one menu here horizontally, and then there's also this menu right here. So I'm going to show both to you in a second. But before that, I want to have a quick word on this part, the dashboard. So right here, you have a few stats about the website builder. So how many sites you have published, your connected domains, and all of that is right here. So of course, it's updating as you go with Builderall and as you build things. Then here, same principle, but with Mailingboss, so our email marketing tool. And right here, you know how many subscribers list you have, how many subscribers, workflows, and tags, etc. Right here, your favorites. So those are basically quick access buttons. So right here, you can see we have the website builder, the webinar builder, and Messenger Instagram. But what is cool with this is that you can set your own 3 favorites. So you would just go here and click add favorites, and then you can just select which one you want and unselect if you don't want. So here, let's do the funnel builder, and then instead of Messenger, let's do the CRM and save. And here you have your all new favorites right here. And when you click on one of them, it just takes you straight to that page. So super handy. Then right here, the domain and email manager. I'm sure Jackie will show you more in a second, but it's basically quick accesses to buy a domain, connect your domain, and create a new email. So that's for that. Right here, you have 2 little banners. This one is to find an expert on Fiverr. So we have certified Builderall Fiverr experts. which you can click here. And if you need any help with anything from marketing, emailing, building a funnel, stuff like that, you can hire someone that will be able to help you with that. And right here is just this quick start session that you're attending right now. So you already know all about that. Now I'm going to show you this menu quickly. So right here, get started. This is a little video showing you around the dashboard. So in case you need a refresher of what I just showed you, you can watch this one right here. And then right here, you have business center tools. So everything that enables you to manage your business in Builderall, such as the domain and email manager. So for stuff that you need to manage the business, you would go here in the business center. Then here you will have tools that enable you to build things in Builderall, such as a website, emails, a calendar, a course, etc. And then lastly, in Engage, you have some tools that enable you to engage and interact with your audience, such as creating an email sequence, chatbots for social media, sending text campaigns, and stuff like that. And the last things that you see here, actually, let me remove that one so you're not distracted. Those are tools that we recently used and worked on. And so then they pop up here, acting like tabs on your browser. And once you're done with them and you don't necessarily want them there, you just hit the cross and they will be removed. So you only have the ones that you want. It's acting as a kind of quick access as well for the things that you're currently working on. So that's super handy as well. Then if we move on to here on the top, in tools, there are most of the tools and they are categorized by the plan that you have. So depending on the plan that you have, you can see what you have access to. So you have right here our website builder, Mailingboss in the essentials. And you can see as I'm hovering on one tool, on the right-hand corner there, whoops, I went too hard, so it removed it. But basically here, it shows the kind of a summary of what that tool is about. So if you don't know all of them, and of course we don't talk about all of them in these sessions because there are lots, but you can kind of explore and see here what this tool is about and see a summary and then explore on your own. And then if you're going to do that, you're not actually on your own because we have lots of tools for you. So if you go first in university, you will see a bunch of trainings right here. So those are super cool for you to watch those trainings. And then you have a few add-on trainings as well. So I encourage you to just have a look and see which topic can be nice for you to read about and to hear about, because most are video trainings, so that you can deepen your knowledge in Builderall. And also usually it's when you need to actually do something with your business that you will absorb the most. So that's in the university. And we also have, if we move here to the right corner, the knowledge base, this little book icon. And the knowledge base has a lot of tutorials as well. And you can see them here in that menu, tools, and you can see the trainings categorized by tool. So you can go around and play with that and watch those trainings either when you need or when you have a chance. You can also see them. So here is a reminder of our weekly meetings, because then you can be live, you can ask questions. So if you were struggling with something specific or you want advice on something specific that you're currently working on, those are great as well. And we always try to share new info and new tutorials there. And then you can see all of the, basically your menu of trainings right here. So for instance, blog, how to create and connect your blog, learning to work with blog RSS feed, all of that, so you can see what is of interest to you if you don't have a specific question. So that's for all of the tools and all of the tutorials that you have here. And you're also able to search something. So for instance, if I want to learn about email, I would type email, and this is very broad because it could be to connect your email, to send an email. So there's a lot. But then if it's something about email marketing and we want to learn more about the Mailingboss tool, I would just type that, and I will see the trainings relating to Mailingboss. So that's just cool thing to know if you're looking for something specific, and you can look for something even more specific. Try asking a question, and that should help you. So now I'll go back to our main dashboard and finish showing you everything there is to know right here in Connect. That's important. That's where you can find support. So through ticket or chats, you will always have these two options. I will show you other spots that you can find support, but basically you always have ticket or chat options right here, or social media platforms. If you want to stay informed, you can follow us on there. And right here, some more help stuff. So again, support, it will take you to a page prompting you to choose between ticket or chat. And then right here, the glossary is, well, basically a glossary. And if there's any terms that we mention or you're not super familiar with digital marketing yet, that can be super useful for you to read through. And also, as you're watching the tutorials and stuff, if there's anything you don't really understand, feel free to check the glossary. Then right here, again, you will have support. So you have access to that. And then the last thing I want to show you is this little icon that we see at the bottom right in blue. And here is quite important, and you can check it each time you go into your dashboard. Here you have the main menu with the latest update. So right now we're talking about the Dream Builder Award, because we had a session last week to announce the second winner. And then you also have access to the support right here and knowledge base. And then right there on that little menu, if you go, you see all of the updates, not just the most recent one. The roadmap is to show you what we're currently working on, what our team will work on next, and then in the future. And you can also, right here, you can vote for tasks so that we know that it's important to you. And if there's something that you don't see that is currently coming, you can go into ideas. You can read through ideas that people have given, and also click on here if that's an idea that you would love to see implemented in Builderall. And you can also, if you don't find what the idea that you had, you can also right here submit your own. And then right there, the last thing is our FAQ. So I think that's a pretty thorough dashboard introduction, but please feel free to drop in the comments if you have questions or anything else. And I will leave the floor to Jackie because she has a lot more to show us.
Thank you so much, Anne. That was awesome. So before I start sharing my screen again with you guys, I just want to quickly let you know that there is so many different ways of connecting a domain inside of Builderall. It really gives you options to do it from inside the website itself. It gives you option to go to the DNS manager, and you might get a little bit confused if you see it even in Mailingboss. And I don't want you to be confused. So today I'm going to try and make it as easy and as simple as possible to get this going. But I want you to understand that I'm going to show you a method that I believe works the best. And that is always to go and connect your domain first, get your email verified, and then connect it to your website of your choice. Doesn't matter which one it is. Because I have seen people trying to do it the other way around. And then there is so many different places that you need to go to, and you get a little bit overwhelmed and confused. So what I'm going to show you today as well might be a little bit faster than what you are going to experience, and I'm going to tell you why. Because we like to be honest and open inside of Builderall, so that you are not getting unnecessary surprises. The domain that I'm going to use today is a domain that was connected before. So it means that it has run its course on the internet. It's not supposed to take a lot longer because it's already been connected to Builderall, but it's still going to show you the exact process that you need to go through. And you have to wait in between these sessions for certain things to happen before you progress to the next one. But I'm going to show you that as we go through the process. All right. So let me share my screen with you. All right, so the very first thing is that you can connect your domain. Now you can see we've got connect domain and buy domain. The difference between the two is if you already own a domain that you have purchased on GoDaddy or on Namecheap or wherever else, you're going to go this way by connecting the domain. If you still don't have a domain, you can go and buy a domain from Builderall. That means if you are going to purchase it from Builderall, you are going to skip the section where it asks you to change the name servers. And I'm going to remind you that in just a moment as well. But we're going to go through the emotions by connecting a domain. Now, remember, what you see on this page is really shortcut keys to tools within the platform. So this connected domain is going to go, if I click on it right now, it's going to go to the DNS manager. Now I'm trying to save us time, so I've already opened up the domain manager, but this is exactly where it's going to take you. And the very first thing that we need to do is to connect the domain right here. So we're going to click on domain, and you're going to type in your domain name that you want to connect. Now, for some reason, I can't remember the domain name, so Builderall test domain. That's the domain that I need to connect. So I'm going to type in here, just a second, Builderall testdomain.com. And remember, you have to put the .com or .coach or .tech, whichever one you have chosen, and you're going to click on connect domain. Now, this is the area that you will need to, that you are not going to need if you are purchasing it from Builderall, because this will happen in the background automatically. You don't need to go do that. So if you did purchase it from GoDaddy or any of those platforms, you are literally going to copy the information that you see here inside of that platform under the management, the DNS manager area. I cannot show you for every single platform because there's so many different kinds out there, but you just type in names, change name server, and I'm sure you're going to come up to the right area. Now, some of them ask for the IP address, some of them don't. So if they do ask for the IP address, make sure that you add it. If they don't worry and think, oh, it's broken, it's not going to work. As long as the name servers are there, then it will work. Now, please don't highlight to copy. Rather click on this button right here to copy it into that platform. And I'm telling you this because I've seen multiple times people make the same mistake when they try to copy and they copy an extra space, or they are trying to type it in manually and they think that this L is an I. So rather go and click on copy into that platform. Once you're done with that, you're going to click on continue. Now remember, yours is not going to look exactly the same as mine. In the beginning, it will show like this until you have verified or changed the name servers on that platform. So that platform could be GoDaddy or Namecheap or wherever. And then you have to give it some time. Sometimes it will take about 48 hours, maybe quicker. It really depends on how busy the servers are on both sides. And then you need to come back until this shows blue. So I'm just going to refresh my screen because I'm sure that there's a lot of people currently busy trying to get these things connected. And while we are connecting, I'm just going to see if there's any questions that we might have. It doesn't look like that today. If you guys are watching, just type in #live so that we know that you are here. Now, earlier today, when I went through the motions, it was already blue fast, but obviously it is because we are still, there's a lot of people doing these things. But there you can see it's already turning. We've got Builderall. I just want to make sure that it is the right one. Builderall test domain. Yes, it is. We must just give it some time to go. Let me just refresh it again, because I really, really want to show you the whole process today so that you can see how it changes to blue and all that motions. I just hope that I've got the right domain name here, because I might be missing a spot here. Builderall test domain. It looks like it is the right one. Let me just see what I've got. Builderall test domain. And it's two
Yeah, it looks
L's.
like the right one.
Builderall. Yes, it does look right, the right one. It's funny that it takes so long, because it never does. Today I've tested it multiple times and it did not do this. It was a little bit longer, faster. So
Mm-hmm.
let's
Always
give it some
extremely.
time and see if we've got any more questions. If it doesn't come right, I am going to go through the motions and tell you exactly what's going to happen. And then I'm going to show you something magic as well, so that you don't worry about this at all. So this is now taking a little bit of time. You're going to have to wait until these two icons turn completely blue. All right. It needs to be completely blue. Once it is blue, it does not mean that you've got a custom email that's working and that it's been verified in Mailingboss and that you are ready to get going. That it does not mean that. It just means that the site has been connected successfully to the Builderall service and that the SSL is activated, which means is if you are going to connect it to your domain and you publish it, it will be safe online and it's not going to give you a warning message at the top of the page. That's literally all what that means. So I'm just going to refresh one more time. All right, so it doesn't want to open. I wonder if there was supposed to be a hyphen in between. I'm starting to think it could be a hyphen in between. But okay, we will check that out in just a moment. So once you are done and the DNS manager, you need to go to Mailingboss. Mailingboss, you're going to find right here where it says Mailingboss. It's going to take you to Mailingboss looking like this. You're going to go straight to the settings area. And the very first thing you're going to do is in the company area, you're going to type in your company that are associated with this domain, because you need to have the company details to be able to send emails. All right. So you're going to type in your company details. Once you are done there, you're going to go to the domains, and then you are going to create the new domain in this area. Right here, it's asking you what is the company name, and that's why I said to you it's important. And then you're going to type in your domain, test domain. I wonder if it's Builderall testing domain, maybe. I think it's Builderall testing domain. Just hold a second, and I know I'm going to go back here, but I think it's builderalltestingdomain.com. So let's just do that quickly, and I'm so sorry for doing this to you guys. And this happens if you do not know the domain that you are connecting. So make sure that you know what it is. There we go. You see it, Builderall testing domain. That's the right one,
Super
not
fast.
Builderall testing domain. All right, so sorry guys, that was a boo-boo on my side. All right, so now you can see there is our blue things. It's been connected. You have to wait until it's connected before you go to Mailingboss. Type in your company name and typing in right here, choosing Builderall Testing. And I'm going to go Builderall Testing domain.com. You can use it there, and you're going to click on save. Now, sometimes this is going to come up, sometimes they won't, sometimes there will be information here. I want you to ignore it. Please, please do not go and try and change anything, DKIM, SPF, or whatever the case might be. Just close it. That's all that you need to do. And again, you can go and add senders by clicking on yes, add, but I don't want you to do that, because I want you to go through the motions so that there is no hiccup whatsoever in between. You're going to say no thanks. You're not going to. Then you have to wait until you see both of these are green. The SSL is going to change to a blue eventually. But the most important part is must be green and blue before you're actually going to do anything else. That is really, really important to do that. Okay. So once you are done with that, you can go to the sender emails and you can create a new sender. Now you're going to choose the testing domain. You're going to choose a name that you want to use and the email. and it is builderalltestingdomain.com, and we're going to click save. Now you're going to see it's a yellow icon. That means it is now starting to get the information for the sender, and it's not yet ready. So you need to wait until that one changes and it becomes, I think it's another color. I think it's a red. It becomes red, and then you're going to click on that one, and then it will become verified. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to make sure everything is ready here. That's fine. And I'm not going to talk about the custom emails because we have automatically now created that verified email. But if you want to access that verified email, you're going to click on the email icon sitting right here in this corner. That is if you want to access it, and it's asking you to go and verify it elsewhere. But for here, we're just going to refresh and see what happens. Let's see, Builderall testing. It's still resent. Okay. We're going to send, I'm going to show you this way while we wait, the faster way. We can take on resend confirmation email. We're going to go back to our domain manager, click on the emails. You can see there is the one that we've just created. Now it says unverified. We're first going to try and verify it from here. And if it doesn't want to, we're going to go to the mailbox. So we're going to click on this button. Ta-da! It's been verified. So if it doesn't get verified on the other area, you're going to come back right here and click verified. And if it still doesn't want to, you can go to access your email and click on the link in the email. So if you're going to go back right here and I refresh my page, you're going to see that this is going to get verified. We just need to give it some time. And okay, it's a good idea now to go and show you how to do that inside of the other area. Because if you are like me, you always want to rush. So you can go into your webmail.builderalltestingdomain.com, and you're going to log into your account, and there will be a link, and you're going to click on that link. And once you clicked on that link, you can go back to your sender email here. And if you refresh it, you're going to see that it has been verified. I'm not going to go try and log in because I haven't created the password, but that is the process. Now, once it's been connected, you are going to create your website. And there is different methods of creating a website. You can go and on the left-hand side, click on build a website. And there will be multiple templates that you can choose from. And once you have chosen one and it's been downloaded, it's going to fall under the unpublished area right here. But for the sake of this, I've already clicked on publish, and I'm going to show you where to go. You'll see that there's 3 dots and it says publish. The only difference is it's going to be here at the bottom. All right. Once it's published in this area, you're going to click on there and you're going to click connect domain. And all you really need to do is type it in, builderalltestingdomain.com, and you're going to click connect. And it's going to ask you, is it the right name? You're going to say great. And that is it. You don't need to worry about all of this. You can just go back to your pages. And if you go back to the builder itself, you're going to see that it's been connected right there. And that is how fast you can do it. It's really not difficult, but I want to show you today because I was all over the place. It was the first time I'm showing it this way. All I want you to go do is to go to our knowledge base. And I don't know if you don't know, if you go, well, you do know, clicking on the button, because Anne showed you, it's going to take you to the knowledge base. And there is in-depth training. I changed it today, so you guys might love it. Let's just go to connecting domain. Let's see what comes up. Okay, so it says how to connect my domain to my website, getting started with Mailingboss. Let's do an overview. I said DNS manager. There is an overview. And you will be able to watch the video. And then at the bottom, it tells you all the different kinds of tutorials that you can watch step by step. So you've got your overview, then you how to connect my domain to Builderall server, create a custom email, and verify them in Mailingboss all in one go. Basically what I showed you now, but in a more systematical process. And then how to connect it to your website, your Builderall website. And if you want to buy it from Builderall, there's the process for that. If you want to create a custom email and you didn't do it there, we've got all the different kinds of options basically sitting in this area. And that is really all from me today, guys. I don't know if Anna's got anything else to say for us.
No, that was really great to see that being done live. Super useful. And I think we do have a question. Someone is asking if we have website templates for accommodation or apartments. So for Airbnb rentals and such. So I don't know if you have one in mind in particular. I don't think we have specific ones for that, but our website templates are quite it's very broad, so it gives you an example of the business that you can choose, but then it's very like you have the highlighted features, and we have a few for interior designers. So if you want to use that stock photography, it may like help you at first, but anyways you're going to want to change the photography, add your specific highlights and such. So I think you can go with something that is close to that business, such as interior design. I think there's one for a party room rental, so that can be cool because it would be kind of the same structure, and then you just would update it. Or you can go with something that you know that you like the design, and you will have to make basically the least changes possible. That's what I would
Yeah,
go
and
with.
you know what? I'm going to share you my secret to the guys that's watching. When I create websites, being a website agency myself, uh, it's really, really easy to create any type of a design in Builderall. I honestly do believe that the Builder is our flagship product because it gives you the freedom to design. It's not like WordPress or some of the other builders out there that is limited to columns and blocks, and you can only place it in that area. With our platform, you can literally place it anywhere you like. There is a systematic way of designing, like, and I've said it in the past, panel, block, boxes, and inside the boxes as to what belongs to it, because it's just going to make life a lot easier for you. But if you're struggling with designs and you don't know, I mean, I know there's a lot of people, they are not designers, they are not creative people, they just want a nice, fully functional website. What I would suggest you do is go to the internet, go to places like Theme Forest or Evergreen, I think it's Evergreen, or Envato, and type in your niche right there. For your example, Airbnb templates. And it's going to bring up thousands of different kinds of templates that people are actually selling. Choose one that resonates with you and that you like, and then start copying and creating it inside of Builderall. Because you can literally take any template out there and you can create it inside of Builderall. It's going to give you exactly a nice idea of what you can do, and then you will just duplicate the panel, create your panel, set an image on, put your content on. And I know a template is supposed to help you go faster through the process, but it's always nice to create something that is unique to you as well. So that is just some idea of the way I do it.
Yeah, and if I can, I will just go share that real quickly. I found these two that I think can be super interesting. So this one is the Party Room Express, and you imagine if you just change for photos of whatever you are renting, whether it's one single apartment or you update with your business info. This one looks very nice, and I think can help you with that, and give you some prompts of what you need to kind of fill out, and you can remove sections if it doesn't fit. And then this one is for home staging. So you can imagine how it looks like with an apartment picture. And then you see the sections look very similar with different colors. So anytime you update something, they look like different things, but I think they're very similar right here. So you can see how just picking one that is completely unrelated, you also have something very different once you update a few colors and pictures. So that's just a good example of that.
That's awesome. You know what, you look at what I love about our templates, it's the simplicity. I'm one of those people that I don't like too many busy things on a site, because if things get busy, I tend to just go to exit the site because it's like information overflow, you know. So I would suggest to people that are building your websites, especially if you're the first time, don't overpopulate your website. Get to the point. You know, what is the problem that your visitor have? What is the solution that you can offer? And that is what needs to be on your page. Don't overwhelm them with pages and pages and pages of content trying to explain that they've got a problem. You need to identify that problem like in a sentence, and then give them an opportunity to get it solved by going further into your funnel, and then get access to more in-depth information like a webinar or a course or whatever the case might be. All right, guys. Well, the
Great
only last
advice.
thing that I want to say today is there is still 1 month left, just for those people that are brand new watching us for the very first time. If you sign up with Builderall, and we can give you a discount of 50% for the first month on any of our packages, and it's save 50. That's the coupon code. And then you can grab any one of our subscription packages, and you can start, and then you are already part of the Builderall community, and then you can partake in our Builderall Awards program that is still only on for this month only. So don't miss out. You can win $5,000 a winning prize, and that is really, really big towards your business. And you are still a winner because you still will get, if you participate and you follow the rules and the terms and conditions, you will still get $100 towards our certified partners that you can use for anything that you like. So there's always winners when it comes to our platform. All right. And that's basically all from me. Over to you, Anne. And I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to love you and leave you. And I'll see you guys around our Facebook and YouTube. Bye from my
Yes, thank
side.
you so much, Jackie. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. And yes, as Jackie mentioned, don't forget the Builderall Awards. Just 1 month left. We're excited to see your entries.
Awesome.
Bye,
Thank you,
everyone.
guys. Bye.